Remember when you were here last, long time ago, we talked about custom, tradition, culture, and civilization. Right? Remember, custom is what a group does. Tradition is what a group does
Together?
generation after generation for a long time. It becomes a tradition.
Egypt and
A
China.
custom means what everybody in the group does wherever they are. But when they keep doing it for a long time through history, it becomes tradition.
Because we've been doing it.
We've been doing it, part of a tradition. Some may even not know why they're doing it, but they do it. It's a tradition. Some people are interested in knowing, they ask question, why do we do this? And then you get an answer. They say, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
And culture is what you value. This is important for you. Family value is important for us, right? So this is part of our culture. And civilization is what you build, right? The roads and buildings and rockets and satellites and going to Mars, that's part of our civilization. It is also connected, it's important, like space exploration is important part of our value. We want to explore the places we have never been to, we want to go and see what is there. That is our culture. So that culture is expressed as civilization. Then we explore, we build things that help us explore. We build telescopes, microscopes to see small things, telescope to see distant things, right? So, family values, I have made a list of 10. The 10 family values. One is respect elders, right? Like 3 brothers respect big sister. Children respect parents. They all respect grandparents within the family. And not only that, outside the family also. When you have a relative visiting who is elder than you respect them also. Even if, listen, even if you don't know the person,
Ancestors.
even if you don't know the person,
Egyptian or something.
listen, even if you don't know the person, you still respect them. If they are more educated, they are older than you, right? Number 2, sharing.
Sharing is care.
Now, we have a long history of living something called joint family, which means everybody lives together. Somebody listen. Everybody lives together, 3-4 generations. When I was a kid, my great grandparents, my grandparents, my parents, and the brothers, uncle, aunts, everybody was living together in one house which had about 20 rooms. Not big rooms, smaller rooms, 20 rooms, and a courtyard, and a garden with trees and mangoes and berries and
You're rich.
guavas. Lots, we had a huge, like hundreds of trees. That was really joint family. Now slowly when people start traveling, going to city, there is smaller, okay? But sharing, which means if somebody has less, he will never suffer because somebody has more, will share. You see? You understand, Samaya? Nobody will suffer in a big family because somebody has less. Suppose something happened, somebody gets sick, cannot do anything, cannot work, right? Doesn't mean that he can be just left to starve, right? Other people have, they will share. Somebody have more, will share with who has less. And maybe he will start having more, then he will share. So sharing is an important. Caring. somebody is sick or
Sharing is caring.
somebody broke his leg, etc. So they're caring. Somebody has some other problem. Somebody is very tired. Other people help feed him. They have children. Everybody, they care for each other. That's the important part. And sacrifice, which means they are willing to give up something for the
That
other.
looks like sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Fice. Doesn't matter. Sacrifice. Okay? It's not that, no, I'm not going to give up anything. Right? It's mine. It's not mine. Jay,
Everybody.
it's not mine, it is ours. Right? So they can give a little bit,
Money.
sacrifice, togetherness, which means nobody is left alone. I don't care, you are go on your own, live on your own.
Get out of
Yeah.
here. Thank goodness.
So togetherness,
I'm
right?
going to come with you then.
Like we eat together, we talk, and we play, etc. It's not that no, I don't like this. I'm gonna do something else. You do your own. It's not like that.
And our grandparents.
And collective welfare. It means whatever you do, you make sure it doesn't hurt anybody. Listen, whatever you do, you keep in mind what I'm doing. Is it helping everybody?
Is it
Not in the same way, not in a big way, even in a small way, but it is helping everybody. That is called collective. And if big problem comes, suppose a big project one has to do, you say, well, that's not my project, you do it. How can I help?
kitchen?
How can I help to make you successful?
I like that.
Because when you do that, other people say, what we can do to make you successful. Right? That way, everybody has a good life. And then you can decide, okay, you are good at something, you do that. Everybody doesn't have to do one thing, right? Suppose somebody say, okay, you're a good cook, so you cook.
You're a good engineer, so you do the
Yeah.
engineering.
So we divide the work and share and make a joint effort. Okay? And honor customs and traditions. If you don't understand why we do this, you ask a question. Asking question is always good. Why do we do puja? Why do we do this? Why do we, right? Why do we tie rakhi? Why do we do this? You don't know, you ask.
Good question.
Yeah.
Tradition? Not tradition.
Uphold family. In other words, don't do anything that will make family embarrassed. Okay? Or everybody say, what kind of family is this? Right? So always try to improve the reputation. And also legacy for future generations. You teach children, grandchildren also that these things are good for us, good for you, good for everybody, good for the family, good for your future. Right? So that is what we can say is family values.